A defeated Republican Congresswoman just publicly torched Trump in furious concession speech. One of the last incumbent Republican Congresswomen to concede a down-to-the-wire race was Representative Mia Love, RUT, the only African-American woman in the GOP. Today, Representative Love explained why she felt she was part of a class of politicians headed for extinction, largely due to the failures of President Trump. In her concession speech after her loss to Democrat Ben McAdams, she blamed Trump for pushing minorities out of the increasingly lily-white and predominantly male Republican caucus. Congresswoman Love noted the comments that the president made in the immediate aftermath of the midterms, before the votes were even finished being tallied in her district, assuming that she had lost before it was officially determined. Trump was trying to explain away the crushing losses his party suffered in the election by pinning the blame on Republican candidates who did not sufficiently embrace his support and agenda. Mia Love gave me no love, Trump said, singling out the Utah Congresswoman with a scornful disdain. Representative Love disabused the president of that notion in her concession speech, pinning responsibility on the man who refuses to believe that he bears any blame for the resounding defeat suffered by the GOP. All evidence to the contrary be damned. What did he have to gain by saying such a thing about a fellow Republican? Love told a crowd of her followers today. Mr. President, we'll have to chat about that. However, this gave me a clear vision of his world as it is. No real relationship, just convenient transactions. That is an insufficient way to implement sincere service and policy. The Congresswoman expanded her criticism beyond President Trump to the Republican Party at large. This election experience and these comments from Trump shines a spotlight on the problems Washington politicians have with minorities and Black Americans, Love continued. It's transactional. It's not personal. Politicians claim they know what's best for us from a safe distance. Yet, they are never willing to take us home. Because Republicans never take minorities' communities into their home and citizens into their homes and into their hearts, they stay with Democrats and bureaucrats in Washington because they do take them home, she added. I've seen the cost to conservatives for not truly taking people into their hearts. Democrats saw newly elected Black members and women to Congress in this election. This is a matter of fact that Republicans lost in this regard. While Representative Love found a relatively diplomatic way to say it, her warning to the leaders of the GOP that their embrace of institutional racism will mean continued loss of power in future elections unless they make significant changes to their rejection of a policy of inclusion and acceptance of all Americans rings demonstrably true, given the demographics of modern America. Of course, this is something that Democrats have been well aware of for quite some time, but Republicans would be well advised to actually hear the message coming from within their own party, face the reality of a new America or fade away into irrelevance. Thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe to my channel. Please share video with everyone. Please comment on your opinion on this issue.